What's up everyone, Paxton Elrod here, and today we're going to be playing the higher lower game, where you have to guess what gets Googled more. And I don't think they're going to do well, because this goes all the way back to 2017. Also, don't forget to subscribe to JM Entertainment, duh.
I've heard about higher or lower. It's one of those things that it feels like you'd be good at, but then you're not.
This should be my game. I could disappoint, but I'm feeling confident.
I Google things for fun sometimes. I think I will do well.
If this was only the state of California and New Jersey, I would crush it, but it's globally, so I'm a little nervous now. I don't know the globe. I don't know what people in Ecuador were searching in 2017, but I aim to learn.
Hello, I'm Joez McFly, higher or lower. I'm doing this today. Corruption? Oh, there's no time limit, or is there? You know what? I think people love conspiracy.
Higher. Higher. Corruption? Higher. Much higher. The Sabbath, very low.
Higher.
Whoa.
That's a lot.
That feels like a pretty easy higher. That's a slam dunk by about 200,000, not a big deal.
Lacoste versus Vespa. I'm gonna go Lacoste is higher. I just think that's something that would be bought more frequently. We're going higher. Crushed it, almost like triple.
Bridget Fisher has 3,600. That's not a lot. No one knows or cares about her. Who is that?
Volcano surfing, which is new to me. I'm gonna assume it's lower. Yeah, okay. 1,300. Okay, I feel like I'm about to get on a heater.
Judo has way higher than Bridget Fisher. Way higher.
Corruption versus the Prestige?
What's the prestige? What is that?
What is the Prestige? Psh, lower.
Lower. What? 301,000? I scored one.
Let's go lower. I feel like that's way too specific. What is the Prestige?
Lemmings. What is a lemming? Lower. Bang.
This is 2017. I mean, still, volcano surfing. 1,300. I'm going higher. I'm going higher. They were probably already awarded the World Cup, like it was on its way. Yes, we're back to 1.8 mil.
Maltese. I have a Maltese mixed dog. His name is Mikey. He is starting to snore. I think he has sleep apnea. I'm gonna go higher. I've searched Maltese mix in my life a lot, much higher.
Ooh, the color purple versus judo. Based on number or the amount of letters in each search, I'm gonna say judo has beat the color purple. So, okay.
Pretty big name, but who's Googling General Motors? We're going lower. We were right.
McDonald's. You want McDonald's? Higher. Much higher. I'm rolling manslaughter. Now, if you're Googling manslaughter, what's the percentage chance that you might have committed manslaughter? Higher. A lot of people commit murder. A lot of people don't commit murder. I scored 5. I scored 5. I am very smart at this. I miss my dog. I'm in this office. Should I bring my dog to the office one day? Like the video, comment. That'll be the next one.
Rolls Royce versus the color purple. Do people like high-end luxury shit or books? Rolls Royce is higher. Barely, but it's higher.
Lockerbie bombing, which I'm not familiar with, to be honest. I'm gonna go lower, just unfamiliar. 9,000. Perfect game so far.
Easter's kind of a forgotten, no one cares about it. They had to get a bunny to make people interested. It has nothing to do with it. It only happens once a year, but it does happen every year. So how many times do people search Easter in April and maybe the months surrounding it? Is it enough? Because in December, no one's searching Easter. I think Rolls Royce has more. That was a tough one. Protein shake versus Easter. Protein shake has more. Everyone thinks they're gonna be healthy. Fuck!
Lost is my favorite TV show. I'm gonna get heat for this. Lost is one of the greatest TV shows of all time. The ending is good. You have to be a nuanced, philosophical depth, and have depth as a person to fully understand the meaning of the ending of Lost. I'm going to go lower because that's the right answer. Because it is the right answer, even though Lost should have more monthly searches.
Also not familiar with Oxfam, but it looks like it's a store. So maybe it's just a store I'm not familiar with or isn't in the States that people would search, so I'm going higher. 200K. Keep it going. Ooh, Oxfam versus Hotmail. I'm making a layup here. Hotmail has to be higher, right? People still have email? Yes, 338 mil.
Legacy defining round. I just don't want to see the Prestige again. Okay, the Beatles, 673,000 average monthly searches versus the Jacksons, higher or lower. This is like tough. In my head, the Beatles are larger than the Jacksons, but Michael Jackson is larger than the Beatles. I'm gonna go lower.
What you see on the screen is what they search.
That wasn't even close and I got it right, so it would have been really bad if I had higher. That was not even fucking close.
The Seattle Mariners are lost. I'm gonna go lower. This is tough for our Mariners baseball company. It's tough for the Mariners getting less searches than Lost. Argentina, higher, higher, much higher.
Starting the round, Orlando Magic versus Colossus of Rhodes. The Magic have more than Colossus of Rhodes. Don't know what that is, and I'm not even interested in searching it.
Hotmail versus water polo. Taking the under on WP. Rolling, 60K. Water polo versus Prague. Prague's a pretty big city, and like people just Googling like, ooh, Prague, what's in Prague? Higher, higher. 823K.
Diving or wrestling? Oh my God. Diving has 165,000. Wrestling, 2017. I'll think about the Olympics. Higher. Let's go wrestling. 673,000.
The Jacksons versus Of Mice and Men. I love Of Mice and Men. 18,000? That's an easy number to beat. Let's go higher. Yeah, blew it out of the water.
Colossus of Rhodes versus knits. Is that a different term for braids? Knits? Maybe people search nuts and it's a typo or not. Okay, I went higher on knits and I was correct, but I don't know what that is. And then now it's Elvis. Elvis is gonna have more than knits, obviously. Way more, 1.8 million.
Peter K, who is that? Michael K's cousin. Michael K, friend of the program, lower. Yeah, tough for Peter K, sorry. Madrid, soccer, higher. People love soccer.
Prague versus Miley Cyrus. You knew my vote before it happened. We're going higher for Miley. And we crushed it, and that's 9.
Of Mice and Men versus sexism. Well, I feel like, all right, so 2017, very turbulent time. So maybe sexism was pretty prevalent in the Google search industry. I'm gonna go higher. It was way higher. I'm feeling hot now. I'm feeling like good now.
Miley Cyrus versus David Cameron, who I'm not familiar with, and maybe that's on me. But lower, Miley or David Cameron? Yeah, 135K for David Cameron. Nice on you, dude. David Cameron versus LeBron James. I'll go LBJ. We are rolling.
12 Monkeys? Is that the movie with Bruce Willis? Why are people searching 12 Monkeys in 2017? Lower. Yeah, 33,000. I'm right.
Sailing has lower. Who's going sailing? Who's doing this? Bolton Wanderers. This looks like a soccer team. Where? Don't know. They used to call me a wanderer. I'm going lower. Yeah.
All right, 1.8 million for Elvis and then just straight up diving. I'm going Elvis more. Way more. No one cares about diving at all.
LeBron James versus the Rothschild family. I'll take LeBron versus them in anything. Lower. 74K.
When did the Xbox One come out? You know, this is very telling of global culture. Which one has more searches, sexism or Xbox One? I feel like that's, very indicative. I've been going with my gut and not my intuition. And for this one, I'm gonna go lower. Blown out of the fucking water. 5 million? Apparently I'm in a little box in my little East Coast world because I don't know anything about what the people of the globe like to search. I guess I need to get more cultured? I don't know.
Hey, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit the button. Tom and Jerry's higher. Tom and Jerry's higher. Tom and Jerry's higher. Blowout. Didn't even, got nervous, shouldn't have.
12 Monkeys or the beauty salon? Come on now. That's higher. Yes. 165,000. I'm actually surprised that it's only 165,000.
M15. Higher. Don't know what it is. No clue.
The Oklahoma City bombing, another sad one here. Every year around the anniversary, I'm sure it gets brought up a lot. 2017. I don't know, Tom and Jerry's so like big and iconic. I'm gonna go Oklahoma City bombing lower. 74K. Perfect game, don't worry about that. Oklahoma City bombing versus Saudi Arabia, I have to go higher because it's, again, something you would Google. Yep, 823. That's just 16 in a row. What's the world record? I don't know.
Beauty salon versus Britain's Got Talent? Yeah, so I'm gonna go higher than a beauty salon. Yes, 368,000. Oh shit, we on a roll. Let's go.
Diving versus the X Factor. I think people are so desperate to know what the X Factor is across all walks of life. Oh, shit, X Factor. Yeah, it's not popular. Damn. Was that only 3? 4 again. But I got 2 4s, so if someone only has 1 4, I win.
European Union, big deal. But who like types that into Google?
This is global. Remember that.
This is global.
That's 2017.
So if I'm in Europe, would I type in European Union? I don't think I would. I'm worried about my perfect game. I'm gonna go lower. They were tied, so it gave me the points. I'll take it, perfect game.
Jim Brown. Know who Jim Brown is. Jim Brown apparently is not a nice person. When you're one of the greatest running backs of all time, I guess you can not be a nice person. He has higher. People love Jim Brown. Tough, or I don't know what N15 is. I did it. I did better than I thought that I would do. My highest score, this was an 8. And I think that was my highest score. People have called me an 8 out of 10 before, and if I had to rate myself on a hotness scale, that's what I would give myself. So, matches.
European Union versus bisexual. Hello. Global 2017. I think I'm going higher. Higher. Perfect game gone. So a little problem. I was too good. We'll see if any of these jabronis get in my air. If they do, I'm trading in my other 3 opportunities for 1 redemption opportunity at the end of this if I have been usurped. But I won't.
368,000 versus Converse. Do people search for Converse? Why would people search for Converse? Pax has Converses. Did you search for them? You didn't search for them. They just found you. Lower. 2.7 million. All right, great. Yeah, so I lost or won. I don't know. I don't know what people are searching. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell too so you can get alerts whenever any of these videos come up.